Hello, fellow wannabe showrunners, and welcome to another Wannabe Showrunners, the show where we show you how much we want to be showrunners. I'm Scott LaFlesh, and I'm here with Ty Skinner.
How's it going, Scott?
Not bad, not bad. And yourself?
Doing good.
That's good, that's good. This is, of course,
The Thursday Night Writers Block.
which is the show that we yell at each other, get mad, get
Absolutely.
angry.
We're
This is
blocked.
a lot of frustration built up here. This is full of sexual tension.
Well, that's all the streams. I don't know how you differentiate that from all the other streams, but it is. We're blocked. It's a Thursday Night Writers Block, and this is the one where we're blocked. That's all I gotta say. I'm blocked talking about how blocked it is.
Yes.
I
I was thinking, I feel like what we need to do is take a different approach on this.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yes, good. We're off to a good start.
Good start. Last time we came in trying to think of but I think I should try to, think about how many different groups we want to have first.
Right.
I think that's maybe the way of going about this. How many different... In the first season, how many focal points do we want? Like, how many viewpoints do we want to see through?
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
I think that's... So, I feel like Eddie is one.
Right. Okay, so if you're just tuning in for the first time, we're working on a long-held idea of Scott's called Events on the Horizon. It's an epic TV series. It's a huge thing, and it's kind of propulsive. The idea is from one episode to the next, we're in an apocalypse scenario, but not one of the boring virus took over the world. It's thing after thing after thing. That's why it's called Events on the Horizon. We're going to hit big event after big event, and we're going to show viewpoints, some humans, whatever, living through it as it goes, and then it's all building towards artificial black hole that swallows the Earth. Just putting that out. So, and we're, like I said, we don't have much more than that. We know there's an AI, and we know the characters have names out of Pearl Jam, and that's about what we've got.
It's just something. It's not. Yeah, it's just that my naming characteristic for this is just gonna help me with this one. And that's like a little Easter egg.
Right. So.
What's it called? I wanted to think of the type of characters. Now, I want to have the scientist that creates this black hole be in the first season.
Okay.
But I don't want him to... I want him to eventually become a viewpoint. But we first get introduced to him through Eddie. When Eddie goes to Area 51.
Okay.
And it's really called Area 51B or something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
And I feel like that's a distinguishing thing is that it hides under the Area 51. It's not where Area 51 is, but it's like
I see. Okay.
we don't have to name it Area 51, but I just want to specify that it's
Scott. It's not the famous one in Arizona. Yeah. Okay, the other thing I just want to throw out there as we're continuing to set up the episode, this is the writer's block because we're working through blocks in your writing. If you're experiencing a block, let us know in the chat. Send us an email. But really, in this case, at this point,
put our email in.
Yeah, but let us know in the chat, and we'll absolutely talk about that as well. The idea is for this one...
We'll absolutely talk about it. We'll prioritize it.
Exactly. That's the...
You are our priority.
As always...
I'm looking at my screen here. It's just showing you that I may be lying.
He's pointing off camera.
You are my priority.
Right. And he wants you. Yeah. Anyways, just setting that up. Yeah, we're happy to talk about... This is the whole idea. We're really... You can tell we're kind of stuck on this one, and that's the thing. We know how frustrating it can be. Hit us up. Let's talk about it. Okay, sorry. Continue.
Okay. So, how many characters do you think we should have?
Okay.
I want you involved in this a little bit more, is why I'm like...
Okay. Let's see. As always, if I'm confounded, I look at heroes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can have up to 9, I think. Up to 9. Doesn't have to be 9, but I definitely feel like the kind of show you're... Also, Lost is another good example, because they don't need to be the main have their main storyline in every episode. The whole idea for pacing of this is that you can bring some to the form, send some to the back.
I want to have more than... No, okay. I want to have more than 9 main characters.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want... I want... Again, I like writing a lot of my stuff, and this is definitely no exception. Because it has to go this way. Of the story being told through perspective, through certain main characters' perspectives.
I'm just... Heroes had those 9 perspectives. Those weren't all the list of hero characters. Those were... I didn't count Ando.
Yeah,
I just counted
true.
Hero. I didn't count DL or Micah. I just counted Nikki.
Were they all in first season?
Yep. Some of them... One of them... At least 2 of them died in that first season. And again, they didn't... That's how it kept the pace up. It spun that many plates. You really only had to show a little bit of each of them.
Yeah.
And some of them had like a full episode where they were really... And then we just saw like 2 scenes of another one. I also think of the first season of Game of Thrones. We probably had Tyrion, Jon Snow, like Jaime, Cersei probably were together. We had Ned, Caitlyn, like Rob. Bran had his own. Rob had his own. Sansa and Arya were kind of together, kind of separate. We were at 9, right? You know what I mean? Like 9, and that kind of like. Maybe I'm wrong, but to me that's where...
When I say a detective, I don't mean like a police detective.
Oh, okay, a private eye.
A private eye. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it works better if he doesn't have the law on his side
That makes sense to
for
me.
this character.
Sure.
Because I want him to really be chasing, which is essentially his daughter.
Right.
But he doesn't realize it's his daughter.
Oh, I thought that's why he was doing it.
I don't think he does.
Oh, okay. But that's what, to me, that works well because it's already leaning into noir tropes. I feel like he's a character kind of out of Sin City or out of like Maltese Falcon. He is a hard bitten, more of a noir.
But I want to build him that way. Because a lot of people relate to that character.
Right.
But I want him to not be good.
A lot of the times that character isn't good either. But even when they're good, at best, they're like gray. That's the whole idea of noir.
Yeah, no, but I don't want him to be good at all.
Right.
I want him to not be redemptive.
To me, they should make him a cop again. Politics! But no. Okay, so that is like...
He has to be like a cop he has to be like a former cop or something like that, maybe.
Okay. Usually private eyes are.
Yeah.
Or former military. Okay, so we want to build out some more viewpoints because right now we have 4.
No, we have 1. Okay, put a star. No, back away. Put a star.
Okay.
Put a star. Put a star.
Oh, I forgot about the tourist.
Put a star.
So we have 5.
Put a star.
We really would like 4 more.
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily. It could be 3 more. It could be 5 more. That kind of thing. For me, we're like, yeah.
Okay. So, let's have a resident. Oh, okay. Where do I want to go from here?
Yeah, what are they going to be doing? And also, let's talk about tones, right? So we have, this is a good way to look at this.
Yeah.
The mom is like, she's like a woman scorned a little bit, but she's also really kind of got a family thing. She's got like a desperate plot, right? Like, she's like a conspiracy, like, there's that kind of thing. The private eye is like a very hard-bitten kind of... Private eye and the sex worker are both kind of in a hard-bitten kind of noir tone. The tourist, we don't know what the tone is, really. And they're kind of our comedy.
I think that can kind of be the tone of the tourist.
Comedy?
No.
What?
Unknown.
Okay.
This is our, like, the tourists...
Like... What kind of... I guess 'cause we don't have anything for that character. We don't have anything that we know about them or a purpose for them in the story yet. So it's hard to... But I do think that we're on the right track here. This is how we built Chalcos.
But they're mysterious in the fact of that we, like... They're maybe linked to the crime or something like that.
Okay. We could build them out of the crime storyline, yeah. A suspect or no, just...
So maybe they are the person who did it.
Okay. So it's a professional hit person.
That wouldn't be so bad.
That's again, we're kind of building a noir on that train, which is nice. Not even really. Now, is it like a John Wick? Is it like a... Oh, I kind of like that idea. Of like it's like Vin Diesel, kind of like it's like, oh, he's tough but he's kind of got a heart of gold, or is it like a Bill, but not really Bill Hader and Barry.
That's it. Okay. The tourist does the crime.
Okay.
Okay. At the end of the episode... No. Because at the end of the episode... We decided we were going to have the volcano... No,
we're
not
not
the volcano go up. No, we were going to have the earthquake happen.
Right.
What could happen that could cut off air traffic? Maybe it does go. Maybe we blow that right away.
Okay.
No, this isn't just a volcano. This is
I know.
a volcano.
But no, how far away can you see it?
You'd be able to see it from Las Vegas.
Because then it's on the horizon. It's just like a smoke cloud on the horizon.
I like that.
Right? If it does and you can see it on the horizon, that's
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it anyways. Who cares? It sounds cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that idea. And
Okay.
it's a good way to start the first episode.
Yeah. And so we got. Do we want everyone to be in Vegas? Because what if we have their kid that's in New York? It's like a connection to Vegas, but they're calling, like, the kid is calling the parents. You know what I mean? It's like it gives you again levels of different layers and stuff like that.
I like that.
Or in DC, and it's like an age, or like a congressperson, or like something like a politician.
But no.
No.
I wanted people to get out. I didn't want everybody to get out of Las Vegas in the first episode.
Okay. But some of them could be waiting for flights now.
Burn?
Some of them could be getting flights in this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. We have some that are leaving
Got it.
Vegas in this episode.
So it is everyone that's in this city to start with.
I think so.
Okay.
You want to have it. I think that's a good way of doing the connection.
Yeah. I think now also.
What if it's the buffet?
Okay.
Or
Maybe this is too far, but maybe this is because I'm really just contravening what you're saying here. But you know, and again, Heroes is kind of my touch point for this. You know how in Heroes they're all looking up at the meteor and it's everywhere. What if it's all It's not all in Vegas, but it's all places that you could see Yellowstone from. It's like just everywhere, but it's like on like, oh, we did a San Francisco and then it's just wherever it's on the horizon. Glad this isn't in the main screen. Like, so we're looking at now, so
you
everyone...
probably wouldn't be able to see it from Las Vegas. Las Vegas is right here.
That's still in the ash thickness thing, though. It's just the...
It's in the orange.
It's in the orange. You probably wouldn't want to have someone in the pink. Although I'm not sure. He probably isn't.
Wouldn't want to have anybody in this.
Yeah. And so just so everyone knows, we're looking at a map of where the ash thickness from Yellowstone would be the highest.
But I feel like, yeah, you could probably see it anywhere in the orange.
At least you could see an ash
see the
cloud.
ash cloud.
You'd probably be able to see the ash cloud everywhere.
Yeah.
To some degree. I mean, when we had the Alberta wildfires, we could see that here. The ash. The smoke. Look, see, it's just right on the outside there. But this one's a much smaller one. Hot ash, raining ash. See, you'd be like right there. The ash cloud would be coming over the horizon. And yeah, you wouldn't want really anyone in here even. You'd still want to stick on the outsides.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just an idea. We could really just start all in Vegas. Okay, we want a journalist.
Okay, how about that?
What? I'm just thinking of Vegas tropes, and I'm just like, oh, we want a Hunter S. Thompson. And that fits in that noir world as well. Maybe he's not a journalist, but like a drugged out guy who's like that kind of like a gonzo guy.
Okay.
He's not a writer anymore because that's too much. Everyone would feel like that's just Hunter S. Thompson. Is he like a blogger? Or maybe he is just a journalist. I don't know.
Okay, well, either way,
Yeah.
we need to have like some person in the entertainment industry.
Right.
I feel like maybe a band. I like doing bands.
You like doing bands. Okay, so a band.
Thing that's nice about a band is they could have a resident. They could have a residency. That or they could just be touring, going through.
Okay.
Like, I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of things you can do with a band of why they're in Las Vegas.
Definitely.
And why they'd be wanting... Like, I feel like they might be just traveling through on this day.
Yep.
Because it gives an excuse on why they... Like, I feel like it'd be cool for them to have a bus.
Yeah.
And are on tour, and they just kind of continue on.
Deal. Here's something else that if we're starting all in Vegas and we're gonna go in on this, why don't you your sex worker be a showgirl at night, or you know what I mean, like a showgirl and then also do sex work like when she's off stage, but like do the big feathers, do the whole deal, and that's a cool image. That's just visually appealing. You don't see that a lot, especially in a lead character.
Hmm.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. We'll only come up with one more.
No. I don't... I feel like either she's one or the other.
Okay.
I feel like that's adding too much. Like, she does this and she does that.
Makes sense.
But who in the band is gonna... It's one of the members of the band.
Yeah, when we build that out, right? We're just...
I know.
Well, if you want to talk about that now, it's up to you. Maybe that'll give us a lead. Maybe one of the guys in the band is dating the sex worker. This way he swung through on his way like up the coast or whatever to see her.
Okay, now. Yeah, let's just continue.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, some billionaire. There has to be like a...
Okay.
2 more. 2 or 3 more.
Right. And
okay, the reason why a billionaire is we have to have a high roller, but it also has to be an influence on everything.
okay.
Has to be able to like pull moves even at the it has to be our entry point into that level of the world.
Got it. To me, that's why we want someone in like journalism or politics.
I think we have like a political journalist.
Okay.
Maybe
Like, why are they there?
oh, there was probably like a convention or something like that. That's
Okay.
some type of It is Las Vegas.
Yeah, that's what no, for me it's Las Vegas. Like,
No, but like it could be that all the political journalists are there for their thing, or just like maybe just like like him and a bunch of journalists went for a party.
I'd rather have him be there on a bachelor party or something.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Like it could be nothing to do with work.
The more I want to build more of these. I want these characters to be deeper than like the surface level thing that they are. So I think that's good. Okay.
No, what if he's like a script, a speechwriter?
Okay, I like that. For what? A senator? A congressman? Not the president. Is it something like where he works for like a Trump and he feels conflicted about it because he's not into it, or is he really into it? Does he work for like a Paul Ryan and he really believes in it? Does he work for like a Bernie Sanders and he's like cynical, or is he like again really into it, or is it like more of a Nancy Pelosi, just like a political creature? Then he's just a political creature like that kind of thing. Are we thinking?
Kind of thinking evil.
He himself is evil?
I'm kind of thinking we have something where, like a scene, we don't like this guy, and I kind of have a scene in my mind of him, like, picking up our sex worker.
Okay.
And then it's like cringeworthy.
Right. For a extremist politician and cynically...
Extremist? Pretty much.
All right. Okay. And okay. What else? Do we need one more? 1, 2, 3,
I think so.
4.
I think we need 1 or 2.
7, 8. Yeah, we could do 1 or 2 more. I still want to have a scientist of some kind. That's not the kid.
Yeah, but no, the scientist isn't supposed to be...
He's going to come in later.
Scientist is supposed to be for the second season. It's going to be... We see the eyes on... Like, we have eyes on him. He's in the first season. He's just not a perspective.
Got it.
He's a perspective after he has his breakthrough or something. I feel like we're missing something.
We're missing things. I know we already have the band.
Who's the type of people that would be in Vegas?
That's what I was about to say. I know we have the band, so I don't want to double up on this, and that's exactly what this would be. But a magician would be a good type of thing. But I kind of want someone really... I guess the tourist is someone really bland, right? Yeah, the tourist is bland. I kind of want to, like, like a hero. I want like a Peter Petrelli. I want like a paragon of virtue. He doesn't have to be successful. We could lose them right away. But I do like the idea of like of someone who you think, oh, this is the Ned Stark. This is the person who I'm supposed to really like. Unless that's the sex worker. Which is definitely... We could write that.
And it wouldn't be a billionaire, I guess. It would be a billionaire's assistant.
That's what I was hoping for. To me, that's an interesting way to look at it. To get in on that world, but not to have someone who's too powerful as one of your leads.
Okay. Last character. Well, no, I have one more I want to do after.
Oh.
But
So why don't you do that one as the last
No,
one?
because that has to be because I feel like we need one more, and then we need this character.
What if it's someone who's at Comic-Con or like Sci-Fi Con or something like that? Like a cosplayer or like a...
You're right. You're close, but you're like what if it's one of the people that are in the mascot?
Okay.
Like the people who just get your picture taken with them and like.
Oh, I see. On the boardwalk.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
No?
Okay. What?
No. Or
We
that's
could do that, but
that's no, but that's it. Is like they showed up. Maybe that's it. They showed up to do one of these things, and it was just it's become so lucrative. They just like haven't left.
okay.
No, too much. Too much.
That's definitely too much. That's too much. We could do someone who does that, but it's a different kind of character. It's not someone who's then passionate about their work. It's someone who's like a you know what I mean? It's like someone who's like mugging for tips. It's
What if that's it? What if she's on the next level? Or what if they're on the next level with like they're not on the strip like on the street. They're like in a casino or something like that actually working like they're like their cross promotion with the like they're actually licensed.
okay.
Um,
I don't like. To me, I don't know what that. I guess it's no big different because I'm like, okay, why don't you just make it a croupier then? But we could. It would be the same story that way. We could do it that way. It's like,
well, it's because these professional cosplay like these people who are professional cosplayers, like there is still like a lucrative spot for them
Definitely.
in Las Vegas.
yeah, definitely. I just find like not a lot of people know that. I think if
I
you were
think
gonna
a lot
do
of
someone,
people, I think that's what they're doing when there's not a convention.
yeah,
I feel like a lot are probably in Vegas doing that while there's not a convention.
okay,
And
yeah.
we're talking about we can have a convention going on, but I feel like we want to have these two conventions that are separate going on at the exact same time. Just to tell, I know,
it's
but just to
Vegas.
tell, yeah, I guess it is Las Vegas.
But also, it could be a thing of, oh, the convention is just over. They're packing up to go home. Like, it is true. It is something to make two different conventions. I do see that.
But no, I'm okay with that.
What, two different conventions?
Yeah,
Yeah, because we could show them even like crossing each other in the lobby. You know what I mean? Like, this is convention centers. It's Vegas. That's part of the thing.
that's exactly part of the thing, and it also is like I can picture them eating at the table together.
And you put in what's it called? Then you put in aliens, and it's like a little like nod for the future. Like you put people in costume in amongst your people.
What if it's a teenager?
Okay.
And they're there like that's like our big scene like one of their big scenes is like with Eddie and like it is that whole like oh you're coming to the convention are you here for the and like
It's age appropriate for Eddie. It's like that's what you're trying to say. It's like the same.
yeah like maybe a couple like 2 or 3 years older like
Okay.
could be like but like in that age definitely age appropriate and but like also like little just I do want to like that this could be like a mentor type like not mentor
Oh,
but,
it's not a love thing.
no
Why not?
maybe maybe
Why not tell a young love,
maybe,
like
maybe it is but I just like the whole I'm just trying to show like in my mind of like this whole like her going to the convention and him like going to the Comic-Con convention and him like going to this more and their little talk over it. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what I picture. Kind of a cute, like, kind of thing. Well, maybe I'll check out later, and then she'll come by. He'll already have been abducted, and she'll be like, oh, she'll feel kind of rejected, and it'll be just kind of like a moment.
No.
No?
No, like, I'm not against what you're saying. I just feel like, yeah, they have to be... Like, she has to be, like, a year older than her. Like,
Okay.
they gotta be, like, about the same age, pretty much.
Oh, yeah. I think that's good, too, because you have her there in the story for when Eddie enters the story again. And it's a good mix. It's like in Heroes, they had Claire. They had, like, older and younger characters.
And it also explains why she's not really doing it professionally. Or she is, but why she's not doing it, like... Because the scene that I was saying, it's like a whole scene of, I think she's, like, a little, like, manic, I think, or, like, ADHD or something like that. Like, she's just hyperactive. Like, I really told my mom that I really asked my mom if we could just go do this. And, like, she was like, oh, no, but you can't. But, like, I was really like, Mom, I really want to go. I know it's Las Vegas, but I'll be really good. But, like, and, like, she's just, like...
I love it.
Very, very quick to...
I love it. So she wants her mom to let her to go.
No, her mom did.
That's what I mean. She wanted her mom to let her go. Does her dad live there?
Sure.
I'm just trying to think of, like, oh, maybe...
I was just...
Yeah, you know what I mean. But, like, just trying to... And then... Because she could have divorced parents, and her dad isn't really her caretaker, but, like, then it gives her a way to sneak out, because she has... You know what I mean? Like, that kind of...
No, I don't want to make this character... Like, I want to make this character kind of, like... Follows the rules, but the rules are kind of lenient on her.
Yeah, that's, again, I think kind of an inattentive dad at that kind of, like...
Just... Like, think of, like, Big Mouth, and they just trust their kid because they know their kid's gonna make... Like, there are just...
On the Vegas Strip?
Yeah.
Okay.
They just trust their kid knowing that their kid is gonna make the right decisions.
Okay.
And they're there with the kid. Like, I feel like
that's the thing. We got to build out
which parent. Yeah, which parent.
Well, that's fine. I was just trying to add some drama. I'm always trying to find a little way to add a little story hook. You know what I mean? Like that could be something or could not be something. I'm always trying to put in hooks.
Yeah, but I don't think we need that one.
Okay. A comic book enthusiast. She is hyperactive. How old is Eddie, do we think? Preteen. I think we gotta age them up, right? Or no, are they 12?
No, that's it. They can be 12.
Okay. Teen cosplayer has come to the LV runs into Eddie. Okay, and who's your last character?
Okay, the last character has to be our dark character.
Okay.
Like, it has to be who is essentially the dark force for the whole entire season.
Okay.
Do I like?
What?
I think we just leave it at that for now.
This is gonna be hard to stream if you're not gonna be wanting to talk about the details.
No, but I just mean okay, because I don't know what this character is.
Oh, okay.
Is what I mean. But I know that there needs to. The whole point that I'm trying to. That's why I said we'll leave this one for last. is because I know that there needs to be this character. I just don't know what this character is or who this character is.
Okay.
But I know that I would like to see it through his perspective.
Right. Okay.
It probably won't be in the first episodes, but there will be a point where we see through his perspective.
Okay, so it's like our Sylar.
Yeah, exactly. So like that's kind of the character like I'm kind of looking at, but it's not gonna be. He's not like. It wouldn't be like as dark as that in that way, but like as powerful. I mean,
Okay.
be dark, just not as powerful.
Got it. All right.
Yeah.
So we have that done.
Okay, so where do you think we should go from here? I know.
I'm not 100% sure. I guess we can. Last time you really wanted to just kind of start and see where it goes. I guess we could do like, what's everyone's plot in the first episode? What happens to everyone's plot in the first episode? So. Sex worker and detective, because they're going to be in each other's plot lines that first episode, right?
Yep.
Sex worker is driving down the street with a John, and a meteorite crashes through windshield, instantly killing him. The private eye starts to investigate, and his secretary partner asks who the client is. He won't say. By the episode, one of them has to discover something about the murder. There's got to be some twist to this by the end of the episode.
No. Let's get rid of that.
Okay.
Okay. I think he's a new John.
I'm sorry?
I think he's no. You should. I think he is just a new John.
Okay.
And then he ends up going into like a craze and investigating her.
Okay.
And like that's where we like find
So
out
there's
that
nothing about the meteorite.
no.
Okay.
The meteorite is just our entry point, and she just happens to be part of that. No, I think that's. But there's got to be something else.
It can't be just a bunch of disconnected dots.
No. The meteorite. Because why would he be there? That's where my problem is. That's where my biggest problem is why would he be there? He's only a detective. He's only a private investigator. He wouldn't have any purpose to be there. So the meteorite the meteorite has to be maybe the meteorite is the connecting thing, but I feel like that's too much like Heroes. So
yeah, I don't think the meteorite should be the connector.
yeah, I just think I think the meteorite is like maybe that's it. Maybe she's not. Maybe Okay, no, the characters in the first scene, we never see again.
Okay.
It's
It's cold open.
a cold open,
It's like Game of Thrones.
and do I want to start it off that dirty? I'm thinking like, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking like guys getting like roadhead type thing.
Okay.
And like you just started off filthy right away. Show what the show is gonna be, kind of right out the gate, and hit them with all like a lot of information coming over the radio.
Okay.
And it's like, and then there's like an infrequency in the radio. And it's like, because then I'm thinking it's like, we do something with aliens instead.
Okay.
And like, yeah, the radio goes all weird and funky. And then there's like some guy.
To me, this feels like the beginning of a horror movie. You're really building the beginning of like a lot of horror movies where it's like, oh, a really filthy sex act, the radio's going, oh, and now there's someone standing in the road, or there's someone like.
I know. I don't want somebody to be standing in the road.
But that's like, oh, and then it disappears.
Something.
And then it's like.
No, I don't want it to be disappearing.
No, I know, but like, you know what I mean.
I want them to stop. No, I know, it's too.
It's really a horror. It's like a tropey horror movie.
I know it is.
To me, I think you're much better to start. Again, for this kind of thing, you really want to start in voiceover, I think. Could there be...
Well, really, how this would start is it would be like if you were to show this as like if we were to be writing the first scene like as a script type thing, it'd be like, again, I love the drone shot. Drone shot starts at the stratosphere and or even more downtown, and slowly works its way up the strip all the way to the stratosphere, and like you just keep going and until you get to the sign, the Welcome to Las Vegas sign, and that's where it stops, and then it like pans out even, then like it moves to like the somewhere off in the desert, and that's where we begin our story.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey! That's where we begin our story, is like in the deserts type thing. Because I feel like it should start in the desert and then bring us back into the city. Okay. Or no. I guess maybe, yeah, I don't know.
It's hard to say because it's hard to say where we're doing great. We're blocked. This is our third Thursday night on this same idea. And it's not really coming together in any like that's why it's the Thursday night writer's block. We've got something on paper today. It's the most we've done with it so far.
Yep.
We've got some characters built. But yeah, we're blocked. How about yourself? What have you been working on lately? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Because the only thing I can think of that would... because I do like the meteorite still.
Okay. Nice. What's your main series? Isn't the one we saw before, is it? I think Jockster's the one we saw with Black Power and White Knight, White Justice, White. Yeah, no, I definitely haven't seen Battle Shy. Battle Chi? Are you blocked on that as much as we are? What?
I'm just... You keep reminding me about how blocked we are. I'm like, oh, like so blocked.
That's the Thursday Night Writers block. Oh, that's good. Oh man. Okay, we need some plot Metamucil.
Okay.
So Scott lights the meteorite.
I think so.
In that cold open.
I just feel like we need to have like what I'm trying to compare this to is Game of Thrones.
Right.
And the first scene of Game of Thrones is that
the White Walker.
The White Walker that you see, and they kill them all except for one. So, like, it wouldn't be so bad, and then that guy gets decapitated right away. So it wouldn't be so bad that nobody in this opening scene
definitely not
has anything to do with the story.
Right.
It actually might be better as like a prologue type thing.
Right. I'm for that. My thing is the White Walker thing set up the White Walker. We didn't see the White Walkers for a long time after that, but it basically showed you that the White Walkers were coming. This meteorite isn't anything bigger. I know it's just something that
What
happens.
if we're in space?
Okay.
And what if it's like somebody working on, like, essentially, we don't know what they're working on really, but essentially it's a black hole in space.
Okay. I'm digging this. This is more exactly what the kind of thing.
Okay, and it's just a flash. But it sucks their, like, it, like, destroys something on their suit that was vital. And, like, it's a huge panic type thing on there. Or does...
Yeah, there's a solar flare that knocks out the power on whatever they're working on. And that's whatever the containment, that's what starts it. And also, they're whatever knocks out the power to their suit. And also it knocks out power or communications on Earth. It gives you like that like, oh, that's weird, my phone's not working. Like, gives you that thing that every character can be doing in that first minute. Is kind of like having some device that's not working. Because the solar flare is unpredictable, right? It's like a... And the thing is we could have contained that black hole that was being built. But you couldn't, because you didn't have the power to be doing the electronics permanently. You know what I mean? Like, it only works under perfect circumstances. That's what this is about a little bit.
So you're thinking that we should have that be the initial be the actual black hole?
I thought that's what you were thinking of. They were working on, but we don't know what they were working on. But it was the black hole thing. That's whatever containment.
But I wasn't thinking it being the black hole.
Oh, what do you think they were working on?
Working on the technology for it. Like,
okay.
This is the foundation for it.
Okay.
But I'm not opposed to it. I know it's weird, but I just pictured that, like, we built a huge, large Hadron Collider.
No, but Scott...
on the moon. Like, a large Hadron Collider. And we, like, essentially turn the moon into the black hole.
But I don't think you would build it on the moon, right?
Why not?
Because then you have to deal with gravity. I think you'd build it as in orbit. I think it'd be a space station.
I guess,
But also the thing I think is that's the
But
thing.
there's not enough... I feel like there's nothing to hold it. Like, that's the problem with the large... Is you gotta have rocket... There's nothing holding it in its place to hold... To be able to do the...
It's in orbit.
Right.
Orbit is holding it in place.
No. What I mean is, when the things launch itself, that's gonna cause instability.
Why?
Because there's power going on.
Yeah, but it's just like
There's force.
literally one particle.
But with force.
Yeah, but no, not with like a lot. And also,
But
it's like
and
it's
now
going
for-
around inside, right? So it's still centrifugal. It's like
Is it?
it's a big circle.
I thought it was for some reason I thought it was a tube.
No, it's a circle.
I guess it's...
And here's the thing about this. Here's what I'm realizing now. That's a big mystery we could put in right away. Because you talked about long term how time is being warped and it could slow down forever.
Right.
That could be the thing right the fuck away. Is this is even a small thing. It's warping time. So it's like the stars aren't right. Right? Like you wouldn't notice it on Earth. Everyone would be experiencing that the same way on Earth. But it would be, the stars aren't changing. You know what I mean? Like that would be the thing. It could be just like a little puzzle box style mystery you could put in right away. That like some people are like, it's not drastic. You know what I mean? Like, but it's just like, they should be moving more than this by now. And it's just a very small warp at the beginning, and it speeds up. Like it gets longer as time goes, and that's the idea. It's because it's just like a little tiny. It's like an atom size at the beginning.
Yeah. So this establishes that the world already has a large Hadron Collider in space.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to back up a little bit and actually show. That's why, I feel like what they're doing is the foundation in space on this day, and then
But how long do you think this series lasts?
13 seasons,
In years in the world.
7 years.
7 years. Do you know how long it takes to build the ISS? Do you know how long it takes to assemble something in space?
A long time.
I think so. I really don't know myself, but like...
No, it'd be more than 7 years.
But the series lasts over more than 7
Yeah.
years? That means that the show needs to last more than 7 years, or you need to recast Eddie and the girl.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's probably what would happen, because there'd probably be once I picture the seasons having time jumps.
Okay.
I feel like there's a time jump at one in season 3 or something like that. And remember, it's not gonna have the same characters.
Right.
Not all these characters are going through.
For sure.
There's a lot of characters that are gonna be gone at the end of the first season.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Well, anyways,
We're at the hour mark. We made some progress.
I think so.
We plugged along.
This was better than one. Episode 3 was better than episode 1 or 2.
Exactly. And so hopefully episode 4 will be better than this again. But we're going on vacation. The Wannabe Showrunners are going on location and on vacation all next week. Scott, we'll be back live again, not this coming Monday. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. First time since the beginning of the pandemic we've gone anywhere. Thanks, man. So, yeah, we're not going to be here at all next week or next Saturday. Probably not. So Scott will be back.
Probably not until the 25th.
Yeah, Scott will be back here on the 25th live for the Monday in the workshop. We don't know what you're going to be working on yet. I might be there. I might not be able to phone in, but
You said you were going to be able to phone in.
I'm probably going to be able to, but I'm not going to guarantee.
Well, you have to guarantee.
Okay.
You have to guarantee to our audience right now.
Okay, I'll phone in. I'll phone in that Monday night. It should be no problem.
Whether you can phone in for the whole entire episode, that's another question.
Oh, I see. I'll be in the chat. I'll be like, Matroom and I will just be hanging out in the chat room. Right, Matroom? Anyways, thanks for tuning in to the Thursday Night Writers Block. We hope you had as much fun as we did. And if you have any ideas, if you're watching and you know what should come next in events on the horizon, please let us know, because you probably know better than we do. Until next time, don't stop writing.